Hello everyone. My name is Tarria and I'm coming out of Greensboro, North Carolina, and I am back with you again on the Book of Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. And in my last video, we was talking about the 4 questions, and also we was talking about how much was this value and content worth. Like I said before, you will have to implement this into your business. And we're going to continue on with secret pound number 19, the perfect webinar hack. And I will start with the question number 1. For those that you have your books, you can read along with me. If not, you can just read along and jot notes down as we go through this process. Question pound number 1. What is the new opportunity I'm offering? The answer is increasing webinar sales using my weekly webinar model. And that's what Russell was doing. He was using his weekly webinar model to increase his sales. And that's what we want to be able to do. We want to be able to increase our sales in our webinars as well. And I will leave a link in the bottom of the description for you to click on to help you more understand the process of having a webinar in your business. And there are 2 things that you can have in your business is webinars, and you can also do challenges as well. And don't forget to share this video out and leave a comment. And if there's any questions that you have asked me, you can leave them in the comments below. And let me put my disclaimers out there. Results of not vary, results may be typical. So I am going on with question number 1. What is the new opportunity I'm offering you? And the answer is increasing webinar sales using my weekly webinar model. For this product, we were selling automated webinar software, which was nothing new. So I offered them a new opportunity to sell more through webinars using my weekly webinar model. This was a new opportunity that most people at that time had never heard of. And that's what we want to be able to use in our webinar, the software for a webinar. Question 2, what is the big domino for this offer? The answer is if I can get them to believe that doing webinars through my model is the only way they can get to 7 figures in the next 12 months, then they have to give me money. So I wrote out this title, how to make at least 7 figures next year with this webinar model. And we want to be able to use the model to create in our business, to create a brand, so we can have a better business and a better brand for creating our future in this process. And question pound number 3, what special offer can I create for those who purchase? And his answer was, I spent 5 minutes writing out my stack on a whiteboard. And what Russell did, he spent 5 minutes writing out his stack on a whiteboard. And that's what I'm going to be doing, writing out my stacks on the whiteboard. I would give people who purchase through my affiliate link, his software helped me conduct webinars as I brainstorm things I already had that would complement what he was selling. Here is what my stack looked like. And this is what Russell's stack is going to look like. I am going to do a stack in my next video, which I did a stack when I asked you the questions, how can I help you? Or how much is this worth? Is this value worth $47? If it's value worth $97, or is this value worth $297? And what Russell did was wrote out his value stack. And that's what I was doing. I was writing out a value stack and asking you, how much is this worth to you? And those are the questions that I will be asking you in a webinar. And these are the questions. What you're going to get in this when you purchase this. The Perfect Webinar script, $497. The Perfect Webinar training, $9,997. Video of my closing live, $2,997. Perfect Webinar funnel, $997. My webinar funnel is priceless. Total value, $14,988. Question number 4, what is my Ebony Bridge organ story? The answer, the story about how I bombed at my first event and Armand Morin taught me how to do the stack. In other words, this guy he was talking about, Armand Morin, taught him how to do the stack. And the stack, what Russell is talking about, is called the value ladder stack. And I also have the value ladder stack in my one-pager, where you will be able to stack your products on one, just add on to your value ladder. And we'll be discussing that later on as we move along this process. Question number 5. What are the 3 false beliefs they have about this new opportunity? The 3 secrets. And what Ebony Bridge stories will I tell to break those false belief patterns? And that's what we want to be able to do. We want to be able to break those false belief patterns to our customers and our audience that they may have. What is their number 1 false belief about webinars? The vehicle we're putting them into. And B, what Ebony Bridge story do I have that gets me to believe in webinars? I knew my Ebony had occurred when I learned the script for how to sell on webinars, which eventually became the Perfect Webinar. So I then wrote on the whiteboard. Secret pound number 1. It's all about the scripts. And that's what we want to be able to do. Talk about the scripts in our webinars. Then I went into secret pound number 2. What is their number 1 false belief about the personal ability to execute on this video? Excuse me. Incoming call here.